It's the holiday classic that's got critics doing a recount. Introducing The Grinch Who Stole Elections.
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming.
Midterm elections normally end in one night, but someone wants this year's to go on forever.
Our country is in serious trouble.
And stealing votes is only the beginning of his heist.
You're a loser.
The Grinch Who Stole Elections. Coming soon to a battlefield near you.
I'm gonna bomb the out of her.
Hi, folks, and welcome to another episode of G.O.A.F.S. That's Getting Old Ain't for Sissies with Big Tom Rivers. Tom's an old hipster with 47 years of radio to remember. In places like Chicago, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Minneapolis, Indianapolis, and plenty more, believe me. G.O.A.F.S. was Tom's idea for baby boomers who want something to help them with growing older, but with a touch of the goofy, offbeat, and absurd. And that describes this man to a T for Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend for a long time now and a real nutcase, Tom Rivers.
Oh, hi there, and welcome to episode 53, G.O.A.F.S. Getting Old Ain't for Sissies. Doug Dahlgren, best friend, super announcer. Get better, buddy. We need you around for another 153 years. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your lovely wife, Deborah. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving there, bud. And welcome to my Thanksgiving holiday special. Better make an appointment for every Tuesday and Thursday around 7 p.m. Central Time, folks, for new episodes of G.O.A.F.S. And I'm proud to have Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake as my sponsor. They wish you a happy Thanksgiving as well. Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake. Their website, guitarandbanjo.com. Now, Doug's holiday thought for the day. A farm where they raise turkeys to eat is just a concentration camp for turkeys. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, sad. But think about it, it's true. Folks, you can find G.O.A.F.S. on great social media platforms. Listen to these: iHeart, Podcast Network, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Tumblr, Spotify, Twitter, YouTube, and of course my Facebook page. And when you're on one of those great sites, click follow or like. That will help pay my loan shark, Slick Jimmy. I won't end up with broken fingers or broken legs or anything. Episode 53 of G.O.A.F.S., okay? Here we go. This is our Thanksgiving special. See where Stephen Colbert returned to Catholicism after being an atheist for many years. The television personality said it was 1986. He was 22 years old, walking down the street in Chicago, when a man gave him a book with some proverbs and verses to read. If you have anxiety, Colbert said that his life has never been the same. I can relate. I felt the same way a few years ago, and then I've been on Xanax ever since. Well, it's Thanksgiving. Big, big, big travel weekend. The TSA announced that it anticipates more than 25 million people to roll through security checkpoints across the country over the holiday, a 7% increase over last year. The busiest day will be actually today, Tuesday, then Wednesday, Sunday, and Monday following Thanksgiving. All right? Actually, this program will rerun on Thanksgiving Day, since we broadcast our podcast on Tuesdays and Thursdays. What are you thankful for? Well, Twitter took a look at what followed the phrase, "I'm thankful for," in tweets since the 1st of January. The number one result, you. Seems like people were showing appreciation to partners, spouses, or other loved ones this year. You was followed in order by life, people, family, everything, friends, everyone today. And, of course, who came in last? God. What's closed on Thanksgiving? If you like to shop on Thanksgiving Day, you may be out of luck. More than 55 major stores ranging from Costco to Marshall's and IKEA closed last year on Turkey Day, and this year even more stores will follow in their footsteps. What stresses you out on Thanksgiving Day? 41% of those polled said the biggest Thanksgiving stressor is dealing with crowds while shopping. 14% are stressed by the expense associated with shopping and entertaining. 13% stress out having to prepare all the food. The biggest stress inducer for 9% of us is seeing family. And 8% hate traveling for Thanksgiving. That's from Chase Bank. They did a survey. Hang on, I'm going to talk to you about Black Friday. That's next, coming up on G.O.A.F.S.
First, there was Thanksgiving-flavored potato chips. Now comes the crunchiest snack yet. Introducing Black Friday-flavored potato chips. The snack that snaps like your collarbone when you get tackled in the store. Each chip is made with a smooth blend of blood and police tear gas. So you'll feel like you're right in the store without ever leaving the couch. Black Friday potato chips, a snack worth fighting for.
Hey, let go of my flat screen. I was here first.
And we're back. Black Friday, huh? Well, if you're planning on shopping your brains out on Black Friday, you might want to cross buying a car off your list. While you'll see plenty of cars on sale for Black Friday, it's not actually the best time of the year to buy one. According to consumer experts, waiting until next month will yield the most savings, okay? Trying to save you some money there. That's from TrueCar.com. Stop, I need a drink. Oh, boy. Oh, holiday. Oh. Leftover stuff. Good. Hey, there's no pumpkin in the pumpkin pie? You're kidding me. This is a pie maker's nightmare. The canned pumpkin that normally makes pie prep such a breeze isn't made of pumpkin at all. Cans of pumpkin puree, even those that advertise 100% pumpkin, are actually made of a range of different squashes. Most pumpkin puree are a mix of winter squashes, including butternut squash, golden delicious, and Hubbard. The FDA is vague about what counts as pumpkin, which allows companies to pack unspecified squashes into their purees, and still lists pumpkin as the sole ingredient. Appetizing, isn't it? You could have squashed roadkill in there and wouldn't make any difference to them. It's from Food and Wine magazine. Don't expect your Thanksgiving dinner to feature anything but good old turkey. 80% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day. That's from the National Turkey Federation, Tom. Well, thank you. Over half of the people planning to celebrate Thanksgiving say that either they or someone they plan to celebrate with have a dietary restriction, such as lactose intolerance, a gluten-free diet, or a vegetarian diet. What the hell are they coming over for? Over half of all Americans celebrating the holiday with diet-restricted friends and family say they plan to make special accommodations for them by planning to modify recipes to accommodate certain people and preparing special safe dishes for them. Well, la-dee-da. Does Thanksgiving dinner remind you of your childhood? Well, that's just peachy keen. But avoid becoming a child again when you sit down at the table this year. A bunch of psychologists got together and say no matter what their age, adults tend to slip into their childhood roles when the family gets together for the holidays. In other words, everyone kind of regresses and starts to think with their child mind. Really. The solution? Act like a grown-up and remember what you're like when you're not surrounded by the entire family. Here's a little trivia. If your favorite part of Thanksgiving is that gelatin-like slice of canned cranberry crap, then you'll want to know this little piece of Turkey Day trivia. There are 17 ridges on a 14-ounce can of Ocean Spray jellied cranberry sauce. I don't like that stuff anyway. Who cares? And finally, a recent survey found that about half of all Americans will take a nap after their Thanksgiving meal. You know, sometimes it's the only way to escape some annoying relatives, isn't it? A survey also of relatives, sometimes even friends, neighbors, just annoying people will show up. The survey also found that fathers and brothers are more likely than mothers and sisters to say something inappropriate that may spark a family feud. I got to tell you a story here, real quick story. I have been put on notice already about my sharp tongue. I'm going to read this to you again. The survey also found that fathers and brothers are more likely than mothers and sisters to say something inappropriate. Yes, I have been put on notice about my personality and sharp tongue. I have been told I am merely a greeter this year because I'll piss somebody off, guaranteed. We have family coming over. We have friends of family coming over. People I've never met before. Guaranteed. Even though I will probably do absolutely nothing, somehow, some way, it'll get back to somebody that I piss somebody off. I swear I'll be on my best behavior.
And you piss somebody off.
Next time on G.O.A.F.S, episode 54. Who knows? That's going to be November 27th. I don't plan that far in advance. G.O.A.F.S is Getting Old Ain't for Sissies with me, Big Tom Rivers. I promise, on my best behavior for Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful holiday, folks. Bye.
Thanks for listening to another episode of G.O.A.F.S, Getting Old Ain't for Sissies, with your host, my friend, Big Tom Rivers. G.O.A.F.S with Big Tom can be found and heard on these great podcast platforms: the iHeart Podcast Network, Google+, SoundCloud, Tumblr, Spotify, Twitter, YouTube, and Big Tom Rivers' personal Facebook page. And please don't forget, on any of those social media pages, remember to check off like, following, or favorite, whatever choice they offer. Also, email the big guy at tomrivers@icloud.com. You know, he does answer his emails. For Big Tom and G.O.A.F.S, I'm Doug Dahlgren in Chicago. We talk again soon.